before we begin this video, I would like you to give a thumbs up to this specific video if you like it. I hope you enjoy. Bye. If you're watching this, welcome. I'm doing an updates video because I have a couple of updates on each of my plants. So I thought rather than covering a single plant this time, I'm just gonna take everyone through the updates. Just gonna start with the most exciting one, which is this Gloriosum. So I was super excited to get this plant, and that's how I got that Facebook group package, the unboxing video. And there was one new leaf which was about to come at that point in time, and it took a really long number of days for it to unfurl, and just yesterday it has started unfurling. I was so excited to see this because I think it just popped open in a couple of hours. I did a little misting for the leaf in the morning because it looked very dry to me on the corners, which is where there is a little damage. It was kind of damaged in the travel. You can see the difference in the color shade, so I'm not sure how it's gonna be when it opens up, and it's kind of turning outwards. It's very healthy though. If you see the other side, it is quite healthy. So I'm not sure. I also felt that did my grow lights kind of become too harsh on it, or so I'm just gonna keep it away from the grow lights. I'm not gonna really use that for the plant right now. I'm just gonna keep it away maybe, and I've just turned on the lights for the video. But so that's an update. These two leaves eventually are gonna drop off. They have taken a tough ride from the courier, from the shipping. This one is still there. I think it's gonna be there for a while, and let's see how this one will be eventually. All right, I will just keep this back, or I'll keep it away, and I'll get on to another plant. Next one is gonna be my Anthurium crystallinum. I really love this plant, and I want to get so many more Anthuriums. This was a new leaf when I got this plant, which was this tiny that time, and now it's 3/4 the length of my palms. These were the other leaves. This was the biggest leaf when it had come to me. This is a very tiny one, but it has grown bigger. This was another tiny leaf which it had come with, and even this one has become so thick and so velvety, and the kind of sheen it has on it, right? Look at that sheen on it. And it's got a little damage here from the light, I guess, and here, but that's fine. This was the last new leaf which I got. It is still kind of maturing. It's not completely there yet, so I'm happy that it's gonna, by the time it kind of matures, it will be much more bigger. And the new update is right over here. Just gonna show this. 1 second, let me change my camera mode. So this here is a new shoot. There's a new stem starting up, so I'm really excited about this one. Oops, there's some sound outside. And yeah, so I'm really happy because there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves already. There's a 6th one which will be there. I think I've kept this also too near to the grow light because you can see the length of this stem is way too longer. Not sure if that's fine, but let's see. We'll wait and watch. And this was another leaf which it has, but it has sort of this very crumpled vein, and it's already thickened, so I can't really do much about it. But even this is a new leaf which came under my care. So I really like crystallinum, the kind of the close, the hard petioles it has over here. It's really nice. Sorry, not the petioles, just the shape of the leaf. This curve is narrow, so at times I feel that is this a narrow form of Anthurium crystallinum, maybe. So yeah, I'll move on to the next one. This, I think everyone knows, is my most favorite plant. It's the first tropical plant that I got, from which this whole journey started. So that's my Alocasia black velvet. It has done something really crazy, and I will have to just zoom into it to show you. Let me try first. So, if you see this little point here, I will have to change the camera mode again. Wait, yeah. If you see, there are two flowers right over here. One of them has bloomed, one is still on its way. And before it came, there was a new leaf, which I think I covered in one of the videos. So it started as this new leaf, and then the tip of this leaf kind of never developed. And I asked a couple of people, and they said that maybe there's not enough energy, enough food for the plant, and that's why the leaf couldn't develop. But as it started growing out, I noticed a little new shoot. I thought a new leaf is coming from a new leaf, but it was actually the new flower. And from that new flower came another shoot, and I thought now there's a leaf coming, but there was another flower. So there are actually three things coming from that point here. These three things. So it started as a leaf, then a flower, and the other flower. This flower is really very cool because I really like this pink shade on it and the covering of it. So yeah, I think the plant's of course very happy, and that's why it's blooming. I was gonna chop this whole thing off right from here, all the three things. I'm still thinking and contemplating whether I should just chop all of this off, but I think I'm gonna wait for a few more days and let the plant be. There's something else happening here, which is this little shoot. Not really sure what this is. It started coming right from the base, and earlier it was quite green and fresh in color. Let me zoom in. This little thing here, it was coming like a proper leaf. Now it's kind of losing the color, so I'm not really sure what's happening, but it's coming right from the stalk, and I thought maybe it's gonna develop as a new branch. So we'll see if something happens, or it may just dry off and fall off. But yeah, that's on Alocasia. The next one I'm going to show is my Alocasia. I just recently did a video of the new leaf, and you wouldn't believe it, but the day I shot the video, this leaf actually unfurled completely, and look at how beautiful it is. Just the dark green colors, looks like an army pattern on it, like a camouflage. And it unfurled the same evening, and I was like, okay, I've already put a video now, so can't do much. But look at it on the back side. It's really beautiful. It's very young, it's very thin right now, it's very delicate. This is the first one. There was a third one which we chopped off, and hopefully we may get something soon here. Let's see. But yeah, right now this is the star of the show. So yeah, it's just like really beautiful. Again, it may be too close to the grow lights, but it seems to be working right now, so I'm not really worried till it starts burning the leaf. So let's see. Okay, the next one is my elbow syngonium, variegated syngonium, sorry. This is also from my Facebook group plant package. Something happened to this leaf. I'm really not sure. It just became paper thin, and let me try and show it 1 second. So it suddenly, I saw it one morning, and this was like just burnt off. So I really don't know what happened here at night, but it's damaged, it's gone. It was one of the most beautiful leaves on this plant, but that's okay. This is the new one. I did show it when it was unfurling. So this one is the newest leaf, and there's a new one coming here. Yeah, so I'm hoping that it comes like a variegated leaf. We'll know when it starts unfurling. Right now I can't really make out anything. It seems like just a regular leaf, but it may just be a green leaf like this one with minimal variegation. So I want this plant to get good amount of light, but I was avoiding it because of this leaf. But I'm just gonna not think about this leaf. Maybe we'll eventually have to chop it off. Not sure if there's a new leaf coming here. We'll know in a few days. So yeah, I think I'm gonna focus more on this specific leaf. Otherwise I may just lose the variegation by trying to protect this one. So that's on my variegated Syngonium. This is the Maranta. We saw a full video on it recently. The update on this one is this new leaf which is about to come. The camera's not focusing today. Yeah, so this is the new leaf which I'm expecting to unfold very soon. And yeah, I don't have much updates, and this leaf has become a bit bigger from the last time. In the last video we saw this one seems to be struggling a bit with the standard Maranta marks on it, but I am just hopeful that something turns around. So yeah, that's on my Maranta. Now okay, the last update is on my Monstera Adansonii, the broken heart plant, the Swiss cheese vine. I want to show this in a different way, so I will just be back. Okay, so this is what I actually wanted to show. That's my Monstera Adansonii all opened up. It has become quite long. There are 3 vines and a 4th one coming in midway, which have grown really tall. I think it's definitely 5 feet tall now. And just to tell you, it started as a single cutting from a friend, and it was just a single stem with 3-4 leaves, and I propagated them directly in soil because I was so new, I had no clue about it. And now this is how amazing this plant has become. I think it does get too much light from the grow lights. I'm just trying to figure out the right spot for it still. And yeah, a lot of new growth also on it, a lot of new leaves over here. Yeah, not focusing, but yeah, so that's this one. So I like to curl it up like this and keep it on top rather than it hanging, because some of the vines are really they do not have leaves on some sections of it, so I typically just fold it up so most of the leaves can get light from the grow light. Okay, so now this is my Philodendron Congo Rojo, which is basically the red philodendron. I got this as a gift, and yes, I've been wanting to make a dedicated video on this plant, which I will, but I just wanted to show some updates on it. And there is this new leaf which when it came it was about this tiny, and now it's double the size. It is kind of trying to unfurl. Let me change the video mode. Yeah, this is on its way to unfurl. Can't see. Yeah, that's how it is. It's trying to unfurl, and it's gonna, I think, take a couple of days more. And once it does, I think I'm gonna make a full length video on this one. And so that's on this philodendron. Then I just want to show this pothos. It's a marble pothos. This is the oldest pothos I have. It's my mom's pothos, and its ears many years old. And it wasn't really doing well because it has seen many different cities so far, and now I have this with me, and the grow light finally seems to be working on it. I didn't intend the grow light to kind of help it, but I just kept it near them and it started working really well. So there's a lot of new growth here, which I really love. The colors are amazing. So I think it was a factor of sunlight, which is why it wasn't working earlier. And on to the last plant I'm covering for today. It's my Philodendron Burley Marks. This is my most favorite plant because of the colors and the number of new leaves I have got on it. I got this as a cutting from my office with just a single node in here. And look at it, it's kind of becoming a whole plant with a proper stem, and it's got crazy number of roots. And I just put it in a vase, a glass vase I had from a birthday bouquet I had, and it's doing amazing. I think the grow light worked, and even the plant I think on its own really picked up. So I think it's one of the easiest philodendrons that you should have. I have moved it away from the grow light to keep it as a part of the decor in my living room, and it's doing well. I was afraid that after moving it from the grow lights it may stop the growth, or the leaves may change colors or the size, but it's actually still growing pretty well. So I would really recommend this plant to everyone, even though it's not so rare now, but you do get rare versions with the variegations and sizes. But do get this. It's one of the best tropical plants for your home. Like really gives the jungle vibe. So that's it for now. I am ending this video here. There are a couple of more plants, but I think I'm done for today. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.